going down, baby? It's your boy Clifton Simmons. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access, baby.
It's your boy AJ Rivas. Tune in every Monday night.
Tune in every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
Every Monday for Late Nights with All Access.
And this King Tiz in the building. Tune in every Monday
Night to Late Night with All Access. Let's get it.
You already know.
Every Monday night.
Hey guys, it's Natasha. It's your girl, Nat Boogie. Make sure that you tune in every Monday night, every single Monday night to Late Nights with All Access.
Hold up, big baby.
All right. Welcome back to Late Nights with All Access. Myself, MikeAnthony. Right next to me, Miss Nat Boogie.
What's up, guys?
Miss Nat Boogie.
Hey.
And of course, we have Miss Natasha.
Thank you.
And Terrin.
Hello.
Tonight, we talk about a hot topic. Sex and relationships.
But more
relationships and
More
sex.
sex.
But they kind of go hand in hand, do they not?
They go hand in hand, but make
Sometimes.
sure
Good point.
have your friends tune in tonight. And you know what's so interesting? Before y'all were here, there were some people walking up. They're like, hey, what is this? I said, it's a podcast. Oh, really? I have my podcast too. I was like, okay, cool. They're like, what are you talking about tonight?
Everyone's got a
I
podcast.
said, and that's what he said too. He's like, yeah, everyone has one. And they asked me, they're like, what are you talking about tonight? I was like,
Fucking.
relationships and sex. Oh, really? What is it called? I was like, Late Nights with All Access. We're gonna watch this on the way home. I was like,
Hell yeah,
okay.
there we go. All
I was
right.
like, there we go.
I like
and
it.
then what happened over here when we had some people walking by?
These were different people you're talking about.
Yeah, these are different people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
y'all got here. But now when they were here, a group of people here that are here, they were excited about the relationship and sex topic too.
It's a poignant topic for everybody, no matter if you're single, in a relationship, if you're male, female, whatever. It relates to all of us.
Yes. I like making people feel a little uncomfortable because
Same.
I'm so open to talk about some of this stuff. But as adults, we all need to be able to have
should.
that open communication
Correct.
with our partner and just, in general, and know what it is you like, what you don't like, things that turn you on, whatever the case may be. So I'm excited.
And it's weird, to your point, it's weird that things are, even between a partner and yourself, that things are still kind of ooh, a little taboo, to not talk about, no, that's a level of intimacy that I want to get to with a person and be like,
that shit's weird to me.
this is what turns me on. This is what doesn't turn me on. But more importantly, what turns you on?
Right.
I want, I'm here, maybe you'll interject on this, but me as a male, my goal, my job is to make y'all come, make y'all have a good time.
Yeah.
I want to know what turns you on. What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know, maybe some guys or most guys don't do that, but
I think some guys just don't care, or they think they know what they're doing, but they really fucking don't.
See, but that's the thing. I think guys, and girls should be open to criticism, constructive criticism.
Yes.
but that goes to the
Yes.
to the point of
Yeah,
the beginning of the conversation. Let's talk. What turns you on?
Right.
What doesn't turn you on?
Right.
Do you like it hard and fast or slow and steady? Whatever. And everyone's different. That's what makes us all human. But okay, tell me what you like.
I would
Yeah.
think
Give me
that
some
most
feedback.
men want to please first because it makes logic sense to me as a teen.
You're a teenager?
As a teen,
Oh.
back then.
What the fuck?
I know, right? What? No, as a teen back then, I lost my virginity at 12.
Good.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, at
okay.
12.
We're talking about that. What the
yes.
fuck?
So yes. So I remember that when I was shown all the sex stuff and all that.
Older woman?
Older woman.
Okay.
And I didn't know that it was bad at the time, and I still don't think it was bad at the time. Thinking about it now, but Melinda knows all about this, y'all. So she's good.
Yeah.
So
Is she here tonight?
No, she's not here tonight.
Shit.
Right.
She's gonna pop up in a little bit.
she'll
while
pop
we're
up,
on.
yeah.
Fair enough.
She'll be like,
Bitch, what the fuck?
why are you talking about that? She wanted me to write everything out first. Not playing. No, I'm just joking with you. No, but I remember her just always telling me, please first and you'll receive better.
Absolutely.
And it's true. Because I believe if you don't do this, if you haven't done this, please your women first because you will receive 10 times better.
But I think that goes both ways. Because I mean, isn't that a part of healthy sexual relationship? As a male, I want to make you come or please you, but as a female, you also want to do the same to us. And so if I see that you're being if you're receiving pleasure and you're having a good time, like that turns me even on. That turns me more on, and I guess vice versa. Obviously, I do know some selfish lovers out there, some guy friends of mine that are just like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm here to get my shit off. Like fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm like, dude, but that's half the fun is making them fucking come or have fun or feel pleasure. So I just don't get that. I don't. That's a miscommunication in my brain with kind of these selfish people.
I've heard but I've also heard a lot from guy friends or like males in my life that they run into a lot of like pillow princesses.
Okay.
And so I think
what are they called?
Pillow princess.
Yeah.
So I think that's why.
Wait, what is that?
Okay, it's
Explain
like
that.
So it's girls that just lay there and just like take it.
Like a starfish.
A starfish, sure.
I've heard
So
starfish.
they just like they don't do shit. So guys, of course, are like, well, I'll just get mine and leave.
That's fair.
Okay.
So I think maybe there's because I've heard that a lot from guys.
So there's terms.
I think
what was the first one?
Pillow
princess.
princess. I've never
Pillow
heard that
princess.
before. I've heard starfish.
So someone that's just like lays there, doesn't do shit, just
Yeah.
But
that
like,
would be fucking boring.
all four of
the
us
point.
have kind of had this conversation. I mean, this is why we're having this conversation today. But all four of us have kind of had this lead into this conversation before. Like, and I think just based on our conversation, obviously nobody here has had sex with each other, but like I think that we all know.
Not yet, anyway.
Hey-o. But I think we all kind of know what the fuck we're doing.
No,
so it's weird to me when a pillow princess or a guy that just like it again, that's a disconnect to me. Like, how the fuck are you bad at sex? One, it's the most like it's the most natural like biological thing that you could ever fucking do.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you bad at it?
Yeah.
Like
There's.
but I have had sex with girls that just are just like, wow. Well,
Same with
I
guys.
would have rather jacked off and went to sleep. So, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. I think part of it too is like it's so much harder to make a woman come. Well, if you know what you're doing, but I'm saying like we don't come as well. You probably do, but most females.
I don't take any offense to that.
Well, most females don't come as much as the man does in the relationship or in this situation. It's just
Oh.
But what?
because
But
not every man knows how to do it. Or
100%. I agree.
To learn.
Very true. But also, females are more mental than males. Males, we're physical. I wanna see it. I wanna feel it. I wanna look at you. I wanna look at your face. I wanna see the ecstasy on your face. Like all those things. A female, it's more mental. It's more the connection. No.
No, not for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I just again I think that some guys don't give a shit or to want to try and learn or to go that extra step. But like again, that's what gets me off is like I wanna fucking get you off. Like what are we doing here?
Yeah. Very true.
I'm not saying that it's all
No, yeah.
mental and or physical. It's one or the other, but I just feel females in general, I'm sorry to generalize you guys.
No, it's fine.
That it's more of a mental block
But
why
I think
some
you
girls
hit-
can't orgasm.
But
I think
it's-
he hits it though because it just depends because women can act like men too. You know, they really can to where they have no emotions to where they're like, yeah, just a fuck and that's it. But there are more women that go based on emotions.
Sure.
I would say compared to women that don't go
But
based on
But
emotions.
he's referencing like coming.
Like
and,
coming, yes,
Right.
yeah.
And emotion. Like, no.
No?
Well, not for me.
Not
for
in
me.
your experience. Fair enough. Okay.
yeah.
This is what this conversation is about.
Yeah.
Let's explore it.
Yeah.
Again, I think
But I think the statistic, though, I think they said only 10% of women, or like 15%, something stupid low, have actually reached orgasm.
orgasm
Like,
during
orgasm.
yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy to me.
And as obviously I don't have a vagina, like as a woman, what I'm sure you guys have had sex where you don't come. What is that? Does the guy not know what he's doing? Is it a mental thing, like that you're just not turned on enough mentally? I mean, or is it a physical thing? Like what's the block there? What stops you from having an orgasm?
For me, it's been in the past, not current. In the past, like when the guy just doesn't know what the fuck he's
Exactly.
doing, and
Fair.
he's just kind of like all over, or he's like, "You like that?" Like, no,
Like, sure as fuck do not.
no. But like, there's no like conversation. It's just like, "Oh, you're gonna like this because I do this with everybody."
Okay, so that brings up a good conversation. What, like, obviously, I think porn is more prevalent in our society than ever.
Yeah.
And like
most addicted thing in the world. More than
100
sugar.
Is it really?
100%.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Porn is the number one addicting thing in the world.
Wow.
But like
and it's sugar.
we're all older to where we didn't grow up with porn, but then it kind of came like porn came into exist. Like it was more accessible. You
I
know,
don't know. I had Channel 99 when I was little. I remember
Well,
it was like staticky. I was so trying to see some images.
Same, but like I couldn't fucking Google whatever the fuck I wanted these days and be like the deepest, darkest fetishes you've ever thought of.
Yeah.
So like
What do you Google now? Now I'm curious what you're Googling.
everything,
Oh.
everything, girl.
Like
Oh.
art sex.
Art sex.
Sex on top of art.
There's actually a great company called Love Is Art, and it's actually a kit that comes with a big plastic sheet and a canvas and like a loofah and stuff and paint.
Yeah.
And you literally create an abstract piece of art with your partner.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
and then you have the loofah with soap and stuff, and you clean up afterwards, and you can have it framed, and it's like this beautiful piece of abstract art that hangs over your bed, and like no one knows. You could tell you could tell everybody, you could tell nobody. But what was my point? What was I talking about? Oh, porn.
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 Yeah, porn.
Like, do you think? Fuck me, I lost my train of thought.
No, you're saying
Porn.
porn is, I don't know. Something about to where
I did really want to do that art thing though.
Love Is Art. It's a
Yeah.
great company. Yeah. Porn is addicting, but I don't know where the fuck I was going with that.
I
God
want to
damn
do
it.
that one with like the where you paint. It's like the ass and the leg and the hands.
All right. That was
Yes.
like a TikTok thing for a bit.
I wanna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was a trend.
But before we get really deep into this
Deep.
relationships and sex,
I'm gonna get deep
now,
into you.
D,
Anthony.
that
Whoa.
does not sound good at
Whoa.
all. That's, you gotta stop drinking. You are all red now, which is gonna make me
I'm the
blush
sober one this
because
time.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
which is
let's
weird.
not-
The sex and relationship episode, both of y'all. What the
I was
fuck?
working
I know.
and then I worked out and then I was getting ready and I haven't had an opportunity
Now
to drink.
there are some things that happened over the weekend. One, the NFL and Rihanna's
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yep.
Halftime
And then of
show.
course
Well, Rihanna's
LeBron
concert.
James doing the scoring
Scoring
title.
record.
So
What does this have to do with sex and relationships?
it has nothing to do with it. But we're
It
gonna
just happened this past week, so
Yes.
shit
I mean,
touch on it.
besides Rihanna looking hot as fuck, even though she's
What
baby
did you
number
think-
2.
What did you think about her performance?
I
loved it.
I absolutely fucking loved it. But I was reading comments. I mean, first of all, Facebook is full of hate and bullshit, and like that sucks because like, really, is that what our world is? But I thought it was fucking fantastic. I thought the performance was cool as fuck with
Yes.
the stages going up and down. Like she's 100 feet in the air singing "Diamonds in the Sky." Like
That shit's
you
so
look
dope.
fucking amazing.
Yes.
I thought it was cool.
Yes.
But do you think it tops last year's performance?
Yeah, I thought
Who was
so.
last year?
Isn't it Eminem, Dr. Dre,
Oh.
and
Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg
you know
and
what?
Dogg and all
no,
that?
I do think so because she didn't need to bring anyone else out.
Bingo.
Yes.
And
That's
theirs
what I
was
was
so
saying.
chaotic. At some points, I'm like,
Agreed.
what am I looking at?
And like,
And then
and
50
the
Cent
stage
hanging
setup,
upside
like,
down was a
like
whole
it was in
nother thing.
containers, and it looked like a street from LA or like. I
So
don't know.
I didn't get to see Rihanna's performance because I was actually watching
You're
Love Island.
slacking.
Oh, I saw your
funny.
post. I was
You
like,
watch
this
Love
guy.
Island?
I was
now?
watching Love
I
Island.
can talk to you about Love Island
Hey,
now.
Vegas one was pretty cool, and they were watching the one with they're in Fiji, and so that's a whole different topic. But
We're gonna have a whole conversation about Love
I'm
Island.
like, I don't want to
Oh
watch this
my
corny
God.
shit.
Thank
But
you, Melinda, for getting him into
hey,
this stuff.
you look like one of the guys in there. I could say
I
you could resemble
appreciate
him.
that. He's probably in better shape than me, but I thank you.
He is more. What did you say? More in what?
More in shape.
Better
Yeah,
shape.
yeah.
Oh wow.
But
I like that you confirm that,
I'm
motherfucker.
like, yeah. Lift some weights, baby. Lift some weights. Baby weights. Come on,
Whatever,
Terrin.
dude.
But no, I didn't get to watch it, so I was just like, damn.
You're
but
slacking.
I did. No, the thing is that Facebook was hating so much
It
on
was
Rihanna.
insane. First
Now,
of
there
all-
was, of course, the women were like, oh, this is the best performance, whatever. Oh, she's pregnant and all that. But I think
Go
a
ahead.
lot of people's opinions were, they just felt like it wasn't entertainment.
Right.
That's it.
So like
I get that point.
Every news organization was like iconic, historic, like all these great adjectives describing her performance, which I thought it was fucking fantastic. But in the comment section, from all these fucking old people that have 53 Facebook friends. First of all, I think there should be a rule that you have to have at least 1,000 friends on Facebook to like comment, because like no one gives a fuck what you talk about. But that's a whole nother topic. Like no one wants to hear your political bullshit. Like eat shit. Anyway,
Shit.
Tell us how you really feel,
Go
Terrin.
back to the 70s.
yeah, like, and of course it's like all these people with like, you know, like a fucking selfie up on their face and like some God quote or like, it's a bunch of baby boomers. Anyway, there's so much hate and I don't get it. I thought she did a fantastic job of her performance. She showcased her catalog of music in 13 fucking minutes, and the performance was cool with the stages and whatever. Like, fuck everybody.
And she knows she was pregnant. She's fucking pregnant, guys. Like, I don't
And
understand.
like what a.
And she just looks
I don't know
so
if you.
good.
I don't know if you saw the video of ASAP on the fucking.
Yes, the support.
Like,
oh my
just
god, I love
cheering
that
his
shit.
fucking woman
Yeah,
on. Like,
I love
that's
that shit.
that's awesome.
And
Right.
his jacket, like
Yes.
everything. I love
with
that.
her
how you
with
can,
her
like-
hand.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
100%.
She could have easily been like, no, I'm pregnant. I'm not going to do it. But she did it.
But do you think
And
she
she
should
fucking
have?
rocked- Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
she was anti.
No, do you think she should have just said, "Hey, no, I don't want to do
Oh,
it"?
no.
because-
No.
So
No.
you think she did the right
Yeah.
decision?
She was anti Super Bowl for a minute because of how they treated Colin Kaepernick
Yeah,
because
but
of
then
BLM.
Jay-Z got involved, and then Jay-Z changed everybody's minds.
Well, you know, when Jay-Z gets involved, he changes people's minds.
Yeah, he does.
Although, like, Rihanna's a billionaire too. Like, so what the fuck?
$1.4 billion.
Nuts, dude.
That is nuts.
I only use her lip gloss. I add to that.
I love Rihanna.
I
am
agreed.
a genuine fan.
And
of her.
honestly, I was having this conversation last night. Like, I like Beyonce, but I think Rihanna's even more genuine. Like, she's a badass. Like,
Beyonce
that
is
girl's
overrated, big time overrated. Overrated, y'all.
agree
I
and
say
disagree
she's
a little
overrated.
bit.
Now with Destiny's Child, awesome. Destiny's
Right,
Child
well,
was
she
amazing.
stood out in the,
Like,
you know,
no,
yeah,
that's
sure.
amazing. Beyonce single wise, like by herself, overrated.
But everyone's like, Queen Bee, okay,
Jay-Z,
cool, we got it.
I think too is overrated. Like they came out with the 100 50
I saw
top
that.
rappers,
Yeah.
and Jay-Z's number 1, Kendrick Lamar's number 2, number 3 is Tupac. First of all, Tupac should be number 1. That's just my opinion.
He's a
Oh,
fucking
Lord.
poet, though.
But yes,
he's a poet.
But with Jay-Z, I don't think he's that great. I've been to a Jay-Z concert, and I can honestly say I loved it because he actually played all his hit songs and everything like that. So I did love the concert. I just don't think he's overrated. I don't think he's
A
that
showman.
great
A
to
showman.
where like everyone thinks he is.
But that's my point
but
about Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah.
Beyonce, I get it. Like, I was having this conversation again. Like, people are so emotionally invested in musicians because it's more than an actor. It's more than an actress. Like, those lyrics speak to people.
Yes.
You have an emotional connection
Yes.
to what they are saying. And like, if you're going through something in your life and here comes a Drake song or a Beyonce song or whatever, and you're like, fuck that. Wow. They're talking, they're saying what I feel.
Did Riri reach to you?
What's that?
Did she reach to you?
Who? Riri? No. And so like, people have an emotion. People have an I was just kind of I was trying to dissect this and like
Yes.
understand it from a different
Yes.
perspective, and like people feel emotionally connected. So when these artists take stages, especially the Super Bowl, which is the biggest stage on earth, and like here's a like Beyonce did it what 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever. Rihanna did it this year. Like these people have that emotional connection, and then of course you get the fucking people that hate on everything, no matter what
But
it
you
is.
realize how long I was doing this just the other night. Do you know artists like Rihanna and Beyonce have already hit over 20 years? Like,
That's
isn't that crazy?
We're old, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thanks for making me realize.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Shit.
like 50 Cent just celebrated his 20th anniversary of
Bro,
one
I
of
remember when
his,
Get Rich and Die Trying
Get Rich-
came out. I was like, oh,
that-
fuck yeah.
That was
let's
20
go.
years ago.
Yeah.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still bump that shit. I'm just like, am I really that fucking old?
Yes.
You know, over the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yes, we are.
I'll tell
Unfortunately.
you
Y'all
something.
are.
Over the weekend.
Y'all are. What the fuck? So are you.
Y'all are older than me.
Yeah.
How old
So-
are you?
How old are you?
We're not talking about it. Go ahead. Continue.
Over the weekend. Over the weekend. So no, talking about music. You know how I do my party buses with the
Your potty
I know, right?
buses?
Party buses. And the quinceañeras, the kid was like, I was telling them they can control the music. He was like, I got some good shit. I was like, okay. I was like,
all right.
I was like, what is it? He was like, Tupac. I was like,
oh shit. All right.
Happy.
This
He
kid
was
gets it.
so
So you're
happy.
playing Tupac and Ice Cube, and I was like, I like this kid. I was like, I'm
Hell
gonna drive
yeah.
an extra 15 minutes for him.
Right? Yeah, right? I'll try. Where do you want to go? You want me to buy you some beer? I got you.
Right, but
I do really want to quick shout out your events that you had. Well, I know I didn't get to make it to the Barbie one, but the comedy show was fucking awesome. I had so much fun.
Okay.
Went to go support and
Let's-
donate to a good cause. I brought a whole crew of people with me, and
Did
it
you?
was we had like the whole like last row was like a whole bunch of us.
I want to
Awesome.
talk about
It
that
was-
because
it was so dope.
I did not make it, but I did see the pictures. I don't know if you posted or you. I think you posted, but tell me, like you were on stage, you had a set, like
No,
Oh,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
what the
No.
fuck?
wait, did you
No.
put that show together?
No.
Or you were the hosts?
No. So
What?
So part of the proceeds part of the proceeds from that show were going to my campaign.
Your campaign, okay, okay,
So Bobby put it together with Anthony A.
okay,
And then my friend Chris was like headliner, Clifton, all them. Like,
got you.
A whole bunch of them. And then they gave me a part of the
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
proceeds. Yeah.
Amazing.
And then I had a Barbie party that same night
Okay,
at La Roca.
saw that
Yeah.
with in the
Dominatrix
box. And-
Barbie.
yeah, right, with this latex and shit on.
I
like,
know.
this fucking
I
girl.
showed up to the comedy. I was like, "Damn, girl!" And she gets on stage and she like,
Okay,
introduces
this is
herself
a
and everything.
This is a show about relationships and sex.
Sorry.
Did you have sex in that that latex outfit?
You better have, because that shit was hot.
Albert's watching. So
I can't remember.
What the fuck?
Albert,
It was
comment.
a long night.
Nice,
Albert,
It was like, yeah.
yes or no, Albert?
Yeah, Albert,
Right,
did-
where you,
right
what
if
the
we-
hell?
He did say
I hope
though.
y'all did, because that shit was fucking hot.
Yeah, you should have.
He
And
commented
if
on
not,
what you were
like,
saying earlier.
what's that?
So
Oh, I-
about the porn, thinking that's what women want.
maybe some guys. Oh, okay. Because you were like, yeah, this is. Oh yeah, you like that. So, God, thank you, Albert.
These are good snippets that I'm gonna have.
These are great.
These are good snippets.
These
I'm
are
like,
Are you
that's what
DJing?
you
Like,
want.
Oh God.
So that was my point. Is like,
He said yes, we did.
Oh,
Fucking-
hey.
first of all, you don't remember.
No. Okay, look.
All right, hold on. Let me finish my
There's-
point before we get
Yeah,
to your
before he forgets.
before you get to your
Yes.
Barbie sex. So
Oh, he was Ken too. Did he fuck you in the Ken shirt with the hair and
He had blonde
everything?
hair.
amazing, amazing. I love that for both of
It
y'all.
was so cute.
Okay, so but that was my point where I got sidetracked. Thank you, Albert. Like porn is so prevalent, and again, like yes, a lot of men and women.
It's not real though.
But 100%. But a lot of men and women like what goes on in porn. I mean, they like that rough sex, so they like this domineering kind of passion towards it.
Mhm.
But also, like, to your point, like, men think that, like, if you're just finger banging the fuck out of somebody, like, they're enjoying it. No, that's an actress playing a part that's like, yeah, oh, yeah, keep doing whatever. So, like, it's not realistic, and I don't think some people
love
can
you,
separate
Terrin.
that.
I think, and not to say that women don't like that.
Right, but you have to read the room.
Right, talk
like,
to your partner.
That's
or
so
your-
Understand how
Oh,
your
yeah.
body reacts to
That's
that.
so good. Like it's not good. You're not doing anything.
But like, and I guess that goes back to our conversation of like, if you're a starfish or a pillow princess, whatever, like if the person that I'm having sex with is not responding to what I'm doing, I'm either gonna change up what I'm doing. Like I want to, like, hey,
Communicate.
like my whole point, my whole purpose in this is like
Yeah.
we're supposed to give each other pleasure here.
Yeah.
And if I'm
Yeah.
not doing that, the fuck, what are we here for?
Yeah.
Do you stop in the middle and ask, or do you wait till you're done and then y'all have a conversation? I'm just curious.
I mean, I'm not stopping in the middle. It's not like a
like, hey, how's
hey,
it working for
yo,
you?
what are you doing here?
You want me to go more to the left?
I know.
Go more to the right?
No.
Do a little circle?
I mean, I guess that goes with experience
circle
of
thing is
of
so
again, like responding to the body, responding to
the body will respond.
the body
like-
language. The body language is key.
I
Yeah.
think
like-
if you're smart enough as a man, you would know or could tell.
One would think, but apparently,
But
Not.
but women, I think
Part of it's
more.
maturity,
I think women.
too.
I think women nowadays would be more confident to tell their partners,
sure.
compared to being young.
Yeah.
Because like when we were young, we all think we're fucking great. Like you think about it, you have
Some are
meaningless,
just born great,
meaningless
though.
sex after the clubs or whatever in your early 20s, and you're just all drunk and you're thinking like, oh, is that fucking hot, whatever. But you just don't know. But when you get older, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a maturity, like you said, like when
But
you
there's to your point, I think it is absolutely a sexual emotional maturity of kind of getting out of your own head and like your ego's not going to be hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what feels good to me, and I want you to tell me what feels good to you, and let's do that together. And here we go.
But if you have a new partner, go
I
ahead.
think my ego would be more hurt if like the guy didn't come. I would be like, hey, like, was it me or are you good? Like, what happened? Like, I mean, I wouldn't let it go that far, but like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, that would hurt my ego more than like, hey, like, what do you like?
So
What do you want me
okay,
to do?
that brings up another question. So, if a guy comes too quickly, obviously not the best, but good or bad?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Like I'm.
It depends
like,
how fast. If it's like
That's
2
fair.
pumps,
Right.
that's a problem.
Right.
It
Right.
depends.
Has it
It's
been a
like
minute?
I know I'm sexy, but like what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But like okay, so me.
But I think that depends on the mood and if you're having a quickie or if you're not having a quickie.
That's fair.
You know, because like you can.
But
be
I
like,
don't.
Hey, let's get it real
I
quick.
don't think most guys can have that kind of control.
Yeah, I think some of
think-
his experience and just I don't know because I've had guys that can last like 30, 45 minutes, an
Yeah.
hour, and I've had guys like, unfortunately, there have been guys where it's been a few
Well,
minutes,
yeah.
and then
Like,
there's
well,
in
hold on,
between,
yeah.
and then there's in between.
So what's the ideal?
To me, it depends on the mood.
That's fair.
Yeah, it does. It depends on the mood, the setting, the vibe. I
If
don't
you're
know, but I
foreplaying
definitely
and getting
need.
in the mood and touching.
I'm
and
trying to go
warming
at
up.
least 10 minutes. At least give me that. At least,
For
please.
sure.
But you have to like of course it depends on the mood, but it also depends on do you have that time? Because when you're in a relationship and you have family and you have like a household,
The fuck else you gotta do, dude?
that is different compared to being single,
That's
living
true.
by yourself.
That's true.
And
Oh,
so
you're telling me,
you
like,
have
I'm like queen of quickies at this point.
so you have
got so
so
many
you have
kids.
so
Damn.
so you
Aren't
have
you queen of the Riverwalk? What the fuck?
so you have to think of like different people's situations, you
Right.
know?
That's fair.
Because it's like now you're making me use the word like, and I hate using that word like.
Better
and then,
like.
shit, fuck mine. When I had my condom,
I'm sorry. What
Condo
now?
or condom?
Condo.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you
yeah.
totally
No.
thought he said
I heard
condom.
no condo.
Okay.
When
And
I had my condom.
no, when I had my condom,
You have like
No,
a permanent condom on, or
no, right? Permanent. No. Invisible, yes.
Oh God.
So it's
Wendell,
never
where you at?
So it's never on, y'all. Right, Melinda?
We should bring
Now,
Melinda on one of these.
Well, hell yeah.
episodes. I would actually love to hear
I would
what she
love
has
for her to
say.
be on here, but I think she would be more shy because of the fact that her family, you know?
That's fair.
So,
Okay, we'll just
she-
block them.
But anyways, I know, right? Block them. Yes, tell them not to watch Late Nights with All Access.
Absolutely not.
But what I was getting at is being in a single environment, nobody, no roommates, nobody in there. It's different having sex, fucking, compared to being in a house.
I don't think I've ever heard you say fucking, but continue.
But
Go ahead.
it's just
This
Just
can't
can't
different.
be as loud.
You know? Yeah, but it's a different feeling.
So
So you have to
I'm
make
su-
it. So
I'm
you have
sure-
to make.
I
So
mean,
so
yeah,
going back
sure.
to going back to the like going fast or whatnot.
right.
You have to have quickies in a way, in a sense.
Right.
Depending if you can.
Well, I meant
manage-
that as, like,
manage like
you
everyone
have
get
to
out the
read-
house, and
read
then you're
the
like, okay,
woman's
we're
body,
good.
yeah.
Well, no.
So, yeah.
I mean, look, kids go to sleep eventually.
Not when they're old.
Yes, they do.
No.
At
Well,
some
they're
point.
old, but
You
they
gotta
know what's
turn the
going
TV
on.
on
Like,
that- I mean, they're not
old.
stupid.
No, we put the '90s hip hop music on, so they
Oh
should know
my
by
God.
now
Put
what
a,
that
put a,
means.
put a hat. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Slow jams.
Hip-hop
They-
music.
Slow
They
jams.
know when they hear the
Like
'90s
Ray
hip hop
Charles or
music really loud. They
Fucking the
They know.
Tupac.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
no '90s hip hop like
Kids, if
like
you hear
slow,
bumping
like
ground.
R&B.
Yeah,
It's
right.
called R&B.
R&B.
So, like, and I'm
Mm.
sure you women have experienced this, like whiskey dick or coke dick, whatever.
Mhm.
that sucks, man.
At least you can
I-
eat me out.
I've right.
At least you can eat me out.
Fair enough.
fucking coke dick.
Like
sucks.
I have the opposite
Way,
reaction.
way
like
back in the day.
I will stay hard for like literally hours, and like, so to y'all's point, like you're like, oh, I'm offended if they can't come, but like if I'm to a certain point of drunkenness, where
that's
like I can, I'll stay the fuck hard, but like I'm numb enough to like, well, I'm not gonna come, but I'm gonna make sure
I could
you're
vouch for
taken
that.
care of,
I could vouch for that. Yeah.
and so like
Back when I drank 6 years ago.
right, sober 6 years, good for
Yes.
you. So like I get that it might be offending, but I also it's like, well, there's alcohol involved, but like
That's different.
I'm also like
Yeah, that's different.
But
hard
it
as
also-
a rock, and let's just
But
fuck
it
for
also depends
an hour and
too
like
if they masturbated beforehand, you know, because there's certain points to where let's just say a man masturbated in the morning, right, and then he's gonna see you in the afternoon, he may not come again.
How many?
What?
You know what I mean?
I've never.
How-
It may not.
How many times? We're gonna go around the table. On average, how many times do you jack off a day or a week?
A week, maybe once or twice.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. How many? I'm sorry, Melinda. How many times are you having sex a week?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, fair enough.
Melinda will get
That's
pissed
fair.
off at me.
That's fair.
How many times do I masturbate?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't masturbate that often.
Really?
Yeah, maybe
It's
like
hard.
once.
I don't
Well,
have
not
that
for
much
me.
time, so
I have
I
a shower head and a
So yeah,
And- and toys and-
shower head.
for me.
Yeah.
Maybe like once every couple weeks, maybe.
Whoa.
if that. It depends also if I have like a sexual partner at the time or not.
Okay, so like how
Because I've
often?
been single for a very long time.
How
so.
often you having sex?
Well, it's non-existent now.
Well, so that surprises the shit out of me because like you're like I don't mean that to be rude, but you're a sexual person. Like you're flirty and you talk openly and like
I'm not
whatever.
really flirty though.
Don't look at me.
No, I'm just asking. Like, do you see me out in, like, do you see me like, oh hey?
I think
No,
you're- no,
I don't mean it like that.
What he means.
God.
What, let me correct
Yeah.
you.
I'm
Go ahead.
outgoing.
What he means is
Go
you're
ahead.
flirty on the podcast.
No,
like your personality is flirty. Like, no, she is.
Yeah.
Well, that's
She's
like my
flirty.
role,
That's
yeah.
your- yeah.
Any
yes.
podcast I do,
Slide in
yeah.
my DM. So
Yeah.
yes, but in real life, is she flirty like that? No, not until you actually get to know
That's
her.
fair.
Not at all.
That's
then
fair.
then
Not at
she'll
all.
either decide if she's gonna flirt with you or not.
Sure.
When she's not feeling it, she's actually telling you, "Hey,
Like fuck off.
I don't feel it." So
Like, yo, we can be friends, but I don't
Yeah.
feel it like
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
so.
but so I guess my point in saying that is you seem more of a sexual person than I guess once or twice a week.
There you
and,
go.
You know,
Shit,
That's-
I can go wild. I went a year and a half recently without sex.
Look at you.
Like, very recently. That broke like.
I mean,
probably-
how often were you playing with yourself during that time?
yeah, his
Like,
question is your
maybe once or twice a month, honestly.
No shit.
It's not. It just depends.
Okay.
It also depends, I think, my mental too.
That's
'cause
very
I think
surprising.
At the
That is
time, like I
true.
was not mentally okay. So if I'm
Okay.
like fucked up in my head, I'm
That's-
like horny at the same time. You
I
know what I
f-
mean?
I feel
Like,
that.
So I think that's part of it too. Is maybe
There's
where
a
my
disc.
yeah.
Same. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think that has something to do with it.
Your turn.
Oh, I don't masturbate.
You don't?
She doesn't have
Hardly
to.
ever. Hardly ever.
Weren't you talking about your little rose the other night?
Yeah, when I've used it, it's been great.
Oh, do you use it with your husband?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Is it fun like when you use it with a partner?
Oh yeah.
I like toys
Haven't
with a
done that in
partner
a
for
while.
sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
is that the
we-
thing that you're saying that you have control of?
No,
No, that's the
another
remote.
thing.
No, that's a remote.
Me and Melinda did talk about that. She said she's down to do that. So.
Okay.
The remote?
I'll,
Like out
I'll,
in public?
Yes,
though?
I told her.
I'll send you the link.
Melinda, don't get mad.
I'll send you the link.
I told her I was like, I would love
It's
to do
it's
that.
a Bluetooth app and you
Yeah.
control it and it's a whole fun
Okay, answer
situation.
your own question.
I'm a horny motherfucker compared to y'all.
Oh, you didn't ask me how many times I have sex.
Oh, how often are you having sex?
Like every day.
Every day? How long have you guys been married?
Almost 10 years.
Every day.
Look at you.
There you go.
I know.
That's healthy.
That is
Okay.
super healthy. Wow. Who initiates? Both? Just
Yeah.
like, hey baby, you
Yeah.
look good. Like, let's
Whoever
go.
wants it.
Okay. Whoever wants it. Fair enough.
Whoever wants it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longies, quickies, whatever's
All of it.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Look at y'all.
What about sex in
Good for
public?
you.
Thank you.
Oh, I
About
fuck.
what?
I'm
Sex in
I
public.
have
How do you feel about
I have had sex at elsewhere.
that? Was it in the phone booth?
I was not in the phone booth.
That'll be weird.
Wait, okay, so answer your question.
I'm a horny motherfucker.
So you masturbate 3 times a day.
I will jack off 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I could see that.
It
Yeah.
doesn't hurt.
Is it with your right arm? I'm just curious what your muscle looks like.
I'm right-handed.
I'll tell you what.
I'm also a dry guy. Are you? Do you?
Wait, you don't use like
No.
lotion?
I don't need.
No.
I don't need.
I'm a dry guy.
I don't need lotion.
I
or anything like that.
Workaholics did an episode about this. Back. A
Why
few
would you
years ago.
need? But like, I don't
Like, and they're like, "You're a dry guy? I'm a dry guy."
Yeah, I don't need.
Yeah, then there's like extra cleanup. It's like a whole situation. Like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah,
like I
no,
already got to
there's-
clean up my mess anyway. Like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Oh my god.
Just get it out. That's
Okay,
it.
so how often do you have sex?
It depends on who I'm with or what's happening or
So if you're in a relationship, how often? You asked me. You can pass it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it.
There you go, see?
Because
No,
my
that's-
shit's up in the air
yes,
at the
yes,
moment.
That's
so
that's fair.
yeah.
That
So
is fair.
back to the public sex.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever fucked on your party bus, you and Melinda?
Oh,
No.
I've
great
always been
question.
curious.
Wow.
You know, the stripper pole and stuff.
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck,
No,
man?
we
And
haven't.
like,
No, we haven't.
I feel like it has
No.
to happen at some point.
Hopefully, maybe. You know, but honestly,
Hopefully, you could ask her tonight, and she'd probably be down.
I actually am. I really don't care having sex in my party bus, so it's not like something that I
Okay,
would be.
Maybe not in your party bus, but like
You know,
somewhere fun, somewhere
somewhere
outside
fun,
of the bedroom.
Yes, somewhere outside the bedroom with her. Definitely down for it. Maybe elsewhere. You know, who knows? What?
You got-
What?
hey,
What?
Well,
What?
you're just
You are more than welcome.
Right? What?
You are more than welcome to fuck on the swings,
Swings,
whatever
I know.
you want,
The
dude.
Ellsworth
No.
chair.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
whatever.
No,
Oh.
I
That's
What's
like
the
hard.
craziest
You know,
place you've had sex?
The roof.
The roof?
like outside of like before me and Melinda.
Right. And I don't mean to
Craziest-
want to
Yes,
sorry,
yes,
if you
Melinda-
want to pass, that's fine.
No, well, I don't know if I should or pass. Shit.
I think
Damn it.
she's used to these talks by
Well, she
now.
should be used to it. I think the
We've had quite a
craziest
few of these
probably at the
episodes,
movie
huh?
theater.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like in the movie?
yeah, in the
Like
movie,
full
the movie
blown
theater.
penetration sex.
Yeah,
Not
movie
just
theater,
like, hey,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
you're giving me a
Curious how
handy
that-
and
was she
the
I'm
movie
fingering
theater.
you.
Top of you?
No,
No?
it was. I think when I was in my early 20s, it was during the daytime, so no one was in the movies. So it just
Fair enough.
happened, and that's it.
On the sticky floor.
So no, I don't even remember how, but I just know I remember it was
I'm so
fucking
curious.
in the movie theater. So
Right.
that's it. So I think that's probably one of the craziest. One of the worst places to have sex, in my opinion, is in the pool.
Oh, I lost my virginity in a pool.
I don't.
And
I'm
it
not a
was-
big fan of the
And
pool.
I was like, okay, this is gonna be great because I'm gonna last longer. Not the
No.
case.
it's not really.
It's hard
And
to
it-
stay
but
wet
it-
in that.
And it like it's
just not.
and
my
I would
thing.
assume it's worse feeling for the girl than it is for us.
And again, this
And
is
it's just not good.
Way. What I'm talking about is 10 plus years ago, y'all.
We get it.
Okay.
They're aware.
All right.
They are aware.
There's a disclaimer.
Disclaimer,
Boogie.
Yes.
I have fucked in a pool before, but you're right. It's probably not something I want to do again.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not.
But
not.
what's the craziest place you've had sex?
Shit, I don't know. It actually
Elsewhere.
sounds really fucking dirty. I think it was like a Fiesta, Texas.
Okay.
Okay.
Roller coaster, fucking
No,
here
was
for it.
actually
Coaster?
in one of the pools, which I'm saying that's why it sounds really dirty.
Oh.
But this was a long
Okay,
time
don't
ago.
go to the water park
I know,
at
right?
This
Fiesta,
was a very,
Texas.
very long time ago.
Natasha.
I literally, I'm going through the Rolodex.
Damn.
I'm impressed.
Albert-
I'm impressed that
Albert's
you
watching,
don't
so Albert,
know this off the
you
top
go
of your
ahead
head.
and Albert, go ahead and comment.
I'm adventurous.
I
So
I sense that just by our conversations.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay.
You?
Go ahead.
Come back.
So I know exactly where the craziest place I've had sex. I don't know if I can say it because I might be compromising
Oh.
something I'm involved in, and
Oh, okay.
and maybe
No,
the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Understood.
No worries.
But
It is.
it was very interesting, and I'll tell you guys off camera.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh.
Can't wait to hear.
But I've had sex in like a lot of bathrooms, bar bathrooms, the AT&T Center, the
I have had bar bathrooms,
the
yep.
the Alamo Dome, like
Yeah.
every bar I've owned, all those things. But the craziest place, I can't say without compromising
Yeah.
a position I'm in and somebody, that person that So
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I saw this weird Instagram video pop up.
By the way,
the
y'all, we're
last
not
couple
taking a
days.
break because
Oh, we're not?
we're going just straight
Oh,
through
okay.
this.
I
Yeah.
didn't even realize what time
We're
it
raw
was.
Yeah.
dogging it. Let's go.
raw dogging it.
Raw
So I saw
dogging
this
it.
Instagram video, and it was a rock band, and it was a female singer,
Uh-huh.
and she is literally on stage pissing
Whoa.
on a guy's face. I'm guessing it was one of her fans.
I think I saw that.
Okay.
it was, and it was rowdy. It was like a shower.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She
No,
was,
I saw it then, yeah.
must have had a really fucking pee. So I was just curious, golden showers, like, is that a thing? Like, does that turn you on at all? Because apparently it turns some people on, and and then I was watching You, if anyone watches You, and there's the same shit's going on. So it
Right.
seems to be
I
a
just
trend.
saw that.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
season,
so before we jump into that, how do y'all feel about squirting? Are you
I don't know how
either
to squirt. I just found out actually how it's supposed to, because I get to the point when I'm having sex where I feel like I have to pee, so I'll stop to
No,
go.
So
you
no,
know,
you
you
keep on
keep
going.
I just found this out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I just found
yeah,
that out from
like-
another podcast I did. We were talking
Oh.
about it.
okay then. I think every girl's able to squirt. It's just a matter of if they allow their mentally to get to get there, but also the guy has to know what the fuck how to make that happen, and it's a whole process or whatever. but I'm here for it. I'm down with it.
You like it because I feel like
Yes.
it's messy. Like, it seems like it's really
but
fucking messy.
when I'm having sex, like I want spit, squirt, sweat, oil, like all of it. Like
You
come.
like them to spit in your mouth? You're
Sure.
like,
Yeah,
and
fuck yeah.
like,
You know that's like witchcraft, right?
What?
what?
Spitting in mouth.
Oh, I'm here for it.
It causes
I'm a dirty motherfucker.
it's supposed to cause like a soul bond.
Ooh.
connection.
I like it. Yeah.
You like squirting?
Squirting, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that happens to the point to where we get at, then yeah. That's
Also, like, and correct me if I'm wrong. I again don't have a vagina, but like jealousy because like y'all can have clitoral orgasms, y'all can have penetration orgasms. Like a squirting orgasm feels different. Like there's the pubis coccygeus muscle, which like is like a hammock with your uterus, and like when that contracts, it's like a whole different sensation than like a clitoral stimulation. Like first of all, like guys can only come one way. Like
Yeah,
we're
sex
boring.
real.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We also have to give birth, so
Also true. Also true, and have a period every
I'm
month.
okay with coming one way. Shit.
Um,
You don't have to do a lot of shit.
but so
Fuck.
like and like if you can get a girl to that level of squirting, and they're just like, if they've never done it before, they're like, whoa, that was amazing, and like it was a totally different sensation. So I mean, I'm here for it.
I don't know because it's like just like gets everything. Like you have to change the sheets and
Yeah, fuck
all
yeah,
kinds
dude,
of, like,
lay it
there's
down-
too much
lay a
fucking
towel down,
work to
dude, fuck
do
it.
Afterwards,
Lay
like
it down now. No.
don't
You
know
just
if
change the sheets.
that's so much work. to
Lay a
do.
towel down, then
Maybe
change the sheets in the
I'll-
morning.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Maybe I'll allow. Now that I know, like literally, I was on a podcast of I don't know about a month or two ago, and we were talking about squirting, and because it was with like a sex coach.
Yeah.
And so I was asking her some of these questions because I've never squirted before. I was like, I don't know how to squirt. Like I thought maybe just some girls do, some girls don't.
No,
And then she
everybody
was
can.
explaining that when you get to that part to where you feel like you have to pee, you just allow yourself. And
But it's
that's
like
where I was
pressure on
I
the
didn't wanna pee
G-spot.
on him, but I guess I gotta pull a R. Kelly. How? Take notes.
It's right on your G spot, and you know if you keep obviously
But
again
you
to
have
your
to
point,
be-
you're just like not getting in there rough, but like you
I
gotta
believe you have to be in that mental
for sure.
mindset of letting yourself be like putting your guards down, putting
Yes.
everything into energy.
Right.
That's really what it is. It boils down to is the energy
And
you
trust,
are.
for sure.
Yes, and then you'll see.
Comfortability.
Yeah, because you could be. How do you say? What's the word I'm looking for?
Vulnerable.
No,
I don't know.
man, it's the top of my.
Well, now I'm
Yeah.
curious what
I
it's
love
like
that
to
you're
squirt.
like-
So
I think when
Like
you're
you're
when
slide
you're,
in my
medical
DMs.
when I think when you're with someone
like that.
and it's not just based on physical but more emotional, and you're able to have that connection, not necessarily saying that that's what you need in order to have that kind of orgasm, but I think that plays a lot to it as well.
For sure.
Okay, I have a question. So
Well, hold on.
yes.
Are you a squirter? Do you like squirting? Can you squirt? Have you squirted?
Yes, all of the above.
There you go.
Okay, question. Okay, so I know that. Well, I know I can. I'm sure you can. And
I
know,
love.
I'm
I
sure
love
you-
that Albert is just
Quiet.
being a fucking
Yeah.
champion right now.
That you guys can have like I think all of us, at least at one point, have had sex and like had no connection, right? Easiest.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you believe that sex at the end of the day is an exchange of energy?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Whether
especially when
it's
it's
like
raw.
quickie sex and you like that person or you don't like that person.
No,
Right.
I think you even with the people you hang out with, it doesn't even have to be sex related. It could be just relationships that you have, which is half of the topic.
Right.
Your relationships with people that are toxic and negative will bring you down or strain you down, just as if you're having sex with someone that has bad energy as well. So energy goes with both parts, relationships or sex. So I mean, there's people that I'll give you an example as relationships, not just based on man and girl, but relationship with family members. I have 8 brothers and sisters. I know I don't talk to 3 of them. So it doesn't mean that I don't love them. I love them from afar, but they're so toxic and drama that I love them from a distance to where I'm not letting that energy
sucks the energy out
I'm
of you.
just
Yeah.
like, look, man, like y'all know what to do. You're not fucking teenagers. You're old enough to figure it out. Stop your bullshit. You gotta love yourself and figure it out. No, you can't help people that don't want help. So therefore,
Yes.
people say, "Well, you're being mean." Like, no, I love me more than I love anybody else. I'm sorry, but
At
do.
the end of the
No.
day, you got to
have
look out for number one
Yes,
and your
you
mental
do.
health. I mean, this goes
You
back
do.
to our first podcast of the year.
Yes.
Like your mental health is takes care of everything else in your life.
So we go into relationships, right? And we talk about, okay, a lot of people think that when they get in a relationship is say you're happy and say you're not happy, but then you're like, well, you make me happy. That's the wrong type of relationship to have.
You
Yeah.
have
You
to
have
make
to be
yourself
happy
Yeah,
first
correct.
before you be happy
Yeah.
with someone else.
No, you can't
Because-
rely on anybody else for your own
you
happiness.
can't-
But sometimes
Yeah.
people don't get that. People think that
No, the majority of people don't get
yeah,
that.
and
Unfortunately,
it's true. It's true. It's like
a bunch of unhealthy
well,
people having relationships with unhealthy
Yes.
people, and like
Yes.
and then
And they're hopping around from one to one to
yeah,
one
and then
to
they're
the next.
breeding and fucking up kids, and then here like the round and round the cycle
No,
goes.
I think in relationships, you both have to be happy individually
Yep.
in order to be happy together. And
Yeah.
and then sometimes you could get lost in relationships. You know, you can't.
For sure.
I think when you start building a foundation, and then you're with that person a lot, to where you kind of, and this is where you have really good friends. And this is why I can say I have really good friends, is because when I'm in my relationship, they know he's with his relationship, so they don't judge me based on that. They're not like, oh, you don't hang out with us anymore, oh, you just lost. Like, no, they know that I'm trying to build something
Absolutely.
long term. So therefore, when I do come around, they're like happy, excited, we spend time together, but they know, hey, you're in a different chapter in your life,
Right.
and we're watching you grow more into that relationship. So therefore, they don't judge and be like, oh, well, you're not like how you used to be with us hanging out every week.
But like, thank God, like people, we're supposed to evolve. We're supposed to change.
So I think that's where people in relationships get mixed up, because they want to still be able to be that single friend with their single friends, but yet they don't know how to balance it, and then they don't have the right friends. So if I had friends that were judging me like, oh, you're with your, I'm like, well, fuck you, dude. Like, don't be my friend. Like,
right?
I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Like, it's just simple math.
For
but
sure.
it's what's that saying? Like, you are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, you know,
absolutely.
Like, and so I mean, I have friends that understand that I'm married. So like, yeah, I mean, I'll go and I'll have a good time and whatever, but they know I'm going
At
home.
the end of the night, yeah.
Yeah, and if they go with some guy, I'm like, more power to you.
sure.
Be safe. Let me know. Like, use a condom.
Let me know how it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But to both of y'all's point, like, also relationships are work, and you
Oh my
can
God.
probably attest to this, being in a 10-year marriage. Like, it like, yes, love sustains you and all those things, but like, relationships are fucking work.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter if you have the best communication. Like, it all comes down to you understanding each other as best you can, because we all think differently. And obviously you can have a 10-year relationship and understand that person as best you can, and like, you can anticipate their needs and their wants, and vice versa. But that doesn't mean that those problems aren't going to exist at some point in your relationship. And like, I think that's what true love and true connection is to work through those and continue to work on it every day.
Yeah.
As
So-
hard as that might
Yeah.
be.
No, and it's fucking
And you
hard.
got to set your ego aside.
Yeah.
You got to like we're in this together.
Yeah.
Like, here we go.
Yeah, no, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Ride or
Fuck
die.
yeah.
But like, what pisses me off when people are like, "Oh, like I'm gonna have one dick the rest of my life. I'm gonna have one vagina the rest of my life." No, here's my thing. In a relationship, because we've been best friends for 24 years.
Love
We've been
that.
together 12 years. But my thing is, and I told him too. Yes, we're married, but I'm gonna be 5 different women over the entirety of our lives together.
Right.
But because we
You
continue
evolve.
to evolve,
Yeah,
and
Right.
That's
change
the
and
truth.
grow
Like,
as
you're not who
people.
you are 5
So
years
I'm
ago.
I'm not who I was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But also, like,
Very true.
And that's, I think, where kind of relationships go south. Like, one, if one person's working on it and the other person's not, but like, you have to grow together.
Mm-hmm.
And if a one of those people is not committed to growth and understanding each other better over the years or over time, and you grow together, one, growth is such a personal foundation, and if you're growing with somebody, that solidifies that foundation even harder.
Yeah.
And like, that next chapter in that relationship, you are unstoppable. You will fucking grow and be just this power couple that it doesn't matter if some hot girl or hot guy comes up. Like, no, like this is my person. This is they understand me. They get me on a real fucking level.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have relationships where you're getting to know somebody and you're talking and whatever, and then there's like a big level of sexual intimacy, and unfortunately our society, like, we kind of skip all this middle part and we get to the sex part, and we're missing out on all this, and like people don't either understand each other well enough or grow together or things like that, and then then here we go with all the unhealthy bullshit.
That and like the second anything gets hard because it gets fucking hard.
It does.
But the second it's like, oh, like, I don't like gray. Why are you wearing gray? Like, that's it. We're breaking up. Like, what are you doing? Like
really? That's it? That really?
Give it a chance. Like, and you're gonna grow through shit, and you're gonna go through shit. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a great book that I read going through my last breakup like 4 years ago called The Modern Breakup, and great book. It's written in the POV of a female, which whatever I can read through that and kind of apply it to myself. But like they're talking about like in the modern world, like when things get hard right now, there's so many options. You can get on Instagram, you can get on Tinder, you can get on Bumble. If you don't want to give any sort of fucking effort, cool, I'm gonna go swipe right and fucking find somebody else. Like, people don't want to go that extra mile.
There's instant gratification.
Gratification.
Yeah. To where people can get it fast, but
and
I think that's where
that's so unhealthy.
It is unhealthy, but I think it also has to do with, again, back to mental health, like,
Right.
But I think too, people are so fucking jaded. Like,
also true.
They're like, I've been hurt, and I know you've been hurt. So
I've
we're
been
just
hurt.
gonna hurt each other.
I think we all have.
It's
Well,
like
of course.
that
I
underlying thing, like, we're just gonna hurt each other at some point. Like, no.
But she's saying in general, like,
it
when
doesn't
you
have to
hurt.
be that way.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, because just speaking from experience, I hate when people will use their past experiences and their past relationship to change things with you or treat you a certain type of way, or they won't go to a certain place with you because of something someone else did to them.
Yep.
Right.
Like, I've been hurt too. I've been through some shit,
Of
but
course.
I'm not going
We
to
all
go
have.
to my next relationship and be like, I'm not gonna let myself be vulnerable. I'm not gonna get to this point
I
with you
hate that
because
shit.
I did it with somebody else and they fucked me over.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. That shit ain't fair.
Right.
But
I'm
honestly,
not that person. What
like,
the fuck?
But
That-
that boils down
happens
to
all the
mental
fucking
health.
time.
Right. It all comes back to mental health, and like those are defense mechanisms in your survival mode, and like sometimes, not all the time, sometimes those things serve us well because they do protect us from being really hurt by some shitty people. But we keep those walls up when there is a true connection, and then we end up self-sabotaging it or fucking it up, and then you're left standing there like, oh fuck, I just fucked this up.
I think most people that have gone through a hardship, or a toxic relationship, and then when they have something good, they don't think they deserve it. So therefore they self-sabotage themselves.
Or they don't know how to
because I
receive
can be
it.
guilty of that. I can be like, hey, you know what? My ex relationships were so fucked up to where now I have someone that appreciates me, loves me unconditionally, but I don't really see why she sees it.
Right.
So therefore, I'm gonna do subconsciously. I'm gonna fuck it up.
I'm gonna fuck
But
it up.
I
because
even
I
have-
think
yeah.
that I don't really deserve it.
But
Back to
I
you have to
have
love
like-
yourself
So,
first
but-
before
Right.
putting
But-
yourself
but-
in
Full
that
circle,
situation.
yes.
But it's not saying that I don't love myself. I just don't think that I deserve
That means
a
you don't
really
love yourself.
good relation. No,
That's what that means.
no, because you can love yourself in a way to where you're still functioning, through life. But there's a thing that to where you have to realize that when it comes to a relationship, that's a different like there's self-love and then there's relationship love. Like self-love, I love myself all day long. But if I'm
for you
but
to
I'm with
tell
someone
yourself you don't think
but-
you're deserving of something.
But because of the fact that I'm looking at it as another person in my life, I'm not looking at myself. If I was single right now, I'm happy. I'm happy. I love myself. I go on every day, any day, and just be me. But when you have someone showing you a different type of love that you haven't really received, then you're just like, do I really deserve it? It's not saying that
No,
I don't.
That's a real thing. 100%. I get what you're saying.
It's kind of it's hard to
But I
explain,
even-
but you have to go
So
through it in a way.
I have that with even like my girlfriends that are like struggling to get.
But I'm happy.
to
We're happy.
regain
So
that.
I'm not saying like I just want
Yeah,
to
let
make
me
that
clear-
clear.
clarification
let me
here.
close
What
it
the
out.
fuck?
We're happy. We're good. So
No,
we're going on fucking family vacation in March.
You and Melinda seem like you guys have a very healthy relationship. Obviously, I don't hang out with you guys a ton, but like when I do see you guys together, the the interactions that like most people might not notice. Like I see, like in the way she looks at you and you look at her, like it's an unspoken, like you can see it, you can feel it. Like y'all's body language is in sync with each other. And again, like the looks y'all give each other, and like just kind of even after what 5 years, 6 years,
5, yeah,
5, like just y'all, like the way y'all like kind of still talk and flirt with each other after that amount of time is
I
really
think that's what
cute.
you have to do is you
For
still
sure.
have to keep that flirtiness
You
in
can't-
a relationship, right?
For
I mean,
sure.
like, dude,
Oh,
You
like
can't get
for
comfortable
sure.
because the second you get complacent, that's when the fire dies and people stray or like, oh, I'm not good enough or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying, like, even with like my girlfriends that, you know, no, it's fine. You know, they're trying to regain their self-love, and you know, it's as easy as like, you know, me like giving them like a flower because like they had a shitty day, or like taking them a cup of coffee and they're like, why are you doing this? But it's because I want to, but they haven't received that, even that kind of friendship.
I challenge
So it's hard.
everyone. I challenge everyone, even here, because this is something I've done previously. You pick like 10 people, random people. It could be good friends, family members, whatever, and just text them and say, "Good morning. I said a prayer for you." You'd be surprised how many people will text you back, be like, "I needed
Thinking
that."
about you. How
Yeah.
are you? I just
So-
wanted
I do
to
that
check
all the
on you.
time.
3 weeks ago, you and I had a conversation in the parking lot, and what I texted you the next day, and I was like, "Thank you. I needed that. I needed to hear that." And I appreciate, like, you never know. And again, this goes full circle with our mental health conversation, that every single person is going through something. Whether it's big or small, it's big to that person. And love and support, whether it's from a relationship, a friend, a parent, a sibling, whatever, that goes so fucking far with people. And I think we lose sight of that. I think, you know, like we all kind of try to put on this strong face and like, you know, this front, like, oh no, I'm good, like we're good, whatever. And like, no, man, like I'm a human being and I hurt and I feel this and I need support and I need help sometimes and I need a shoulder to lean on or cry on or whatever. And like that shit goes a long way, to your point. Just text one of your friends and be like, you know what? I was thinking about you. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for your friendship.
Yeah.
And like, especially if it's out of the blue, people are like, oh shit. Thank you.
Yeah. When I think of someone, however random it is, or it doesn't matter how long it's been, I definitely message them like, hey, how are you?
I haven't gotten a
How's
text, but
everything?
that's cool.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I can show you receipts right now.
Receipts.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
You never text me back. You left me on.
No, we talked about it in our group text. We got it.
Did we? We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah, you called me out in the group text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is.
I seen it.
I seen it. I think these are great topics, you know, when it comes to relationships and sex. I think there's so many things that we could still touch on. But as we come to the end to
We need a
this
part
night,
two.
I
we
know.
will, this is part
10.
like 10 for us. But no,
yeah, but like
we're
part one,
definitely-
like really getting into it.
But,
Yeah.
but you know, and the viewers that will watch this and have watched this, if there's things that you want us to talk about, please comment. But what I was going to say is, what do we have going on for Valentine's? Because Valentine's is tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Before we go off,
Speaking of love and
before we
or,
go
you know,
off,
sex and relationships, yeah.
Is it something to where you think it's more commercial, or is it something to where you think that is needed into a relationship to where you need to actually showcase your love on that one special day?
Ladies.
I don't think it's needed. I think you should be able to express your love for somebody that you're in a relationship with every day, all day, you know, it shouldn't have to be a holiday to make it an extra special occasion of me confessing my love to you or vice versa, whatever the case may be. I think that it's cute though. I even posted something on Facebook the other day. I shared, actually, it was a memory. I am single. I have been single for like 5-6 years now. I don't have one bitter fucking bone in my body. I love love. Like, I absolutely love to see you and your relationship, you know, like, I love seeing it. And I do want to just say happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers and the couples tomorrow.
Yes, happy Valentine's.
There you
It's
go.
so cute. But I don't think that there should be a holiday that defines, hey, now I'm going to show you my
Right.
love. You know what I mean? Like, it should be an everyday thing.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and I agree with you, but I do think that's like the easy answer, because like, yes, of course, everyone should work on their relationship
Yeah.
every day.
Oh, yeah. But it's cute to see,
But
you know, what they do,
sure.
and them going out of their way. And
Like
doing the
I do
extra
think it's
special-
like
really cute.
hella commercialized and
Yes.
like it's a money grab for corporate America. Like well, it's a whole different conversation. But like if some people need that reminder to be like, oh, I need to do something sweet for my significant other, my loved one. Fucking cool. Maybe you need some help in your relationship anyway, but yes, it should be an everyday thing, or you know, it not an everyday thing. It should be like, let's go on a date night once a week. Let's go on a vacation, you know, once every 3 months or whatever. Like, you got to keep that spark alive. You got to keep that relationship. It's work, like we said. So I mean, yeah, sure, Valentine's Day, it's fun, I guess. I
think
know.
Valentine's
It's
Day
cute.
It's
goes
cute.
based on your relationship and the communication, to where there's sometimes pressure for men to go overly extra mile. And I think that if you're in a secured relationship, you have to know each other's finances, to where no, it's just true.
I wasn't
Because-
expecting the finance
it's
part
not.
of that.
No,
Yeah.
No, because like I see different memes and I see different people, you know, commenting on, like, there's funny memes about if your Valentine's don't date someone that's broke or whatever, but everyone's finances is different, right? And I feel that when it comes to Christmas and when it comes to Valentine's, when it comes to special events or occasions, that sometimes people, they think that it's all about money instead of putting the effort into
That's
it.
fair.
You know, because one of our
You can
Valentine's,
make someone feel special
One-
without spending a shit ton of money.
One of our
That's pretty
Valentines with Melinda is I had her come to my condo and I put on the whiteboard Happy Valentine's. I drew all these hearts and everything like that. I had the table of this out. I had dinner made.
Did you have a podcast?
No podcast. No, but like, you know, I had it all dinner, rose petals and all that. Like, I put effort into making
Right.
her home dinner.
Absolutely.
And it cost
I
me
think
less than
those
$100.
matter
You know,
the most.
and
Yeah.
and it was like a heart-shaped
Pizza?
steak or something like that, and tacos. I think I did mini tacos. I can't
They
remember.
fed each other pizza.
But like,
Right.
no, I
Aw.
wish it would have been pizza. Shit.
Tomorrow it's
yeah.
pizza.
And tomorrow's pizza, right? But no, I think that those efforts, you know, depending on, because I feel there's so many guys that I hear friends that tell me like, damn man, I don't have anything to give. I'm like, dude, like, just do something special that
Yeah,
maybe
you don't need to go buy a purse or
Yes.
shoes or jewelry or whatever. Like it's.
But we're
it's
celebrating at
effort.
the melting pot on Wednesday, so
There you go.
But literally, like,
But it's
make a
effort.
which is the
card.
day after.
Yeah.
The day
Like,
after.
I
so.
would rather have something like hand drawn or written than a giant bouquet of whatever the hell.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, give me, you know, a page, 2-page letter, like telling me how I've impacted your life or whatever. Like,
some of my past
you know, like,
Valentines.
Aw.
that's
I just
more
had-
meaningful than, you know. Yeah, people can spend money or fucking
You know what we
reserve
used
this
to-
or do that or like fuck that.
You know that you say that. You know what we used to do, and maybe we'll start doing this again, Melinda. Is that you write each other notes
Yeah.
before we would leave. So we have sticky notes, and then I would write one and then put it on hers, and then she'll write one and put it on my mirror, and then we would just do that constantly, just nonstop.
It's
I have to tell you about, I've had 2 really good Valentines, and maybe I'm giving somebody some ideas right now. One of them, it was kind of a thing like that, but it's kind of weird because I actually saw this ex yesterday randomly. But he had a bouquet of roses, but he attached a little note to each rose, and it was one thing that he loves about me.
Love
and
that.
it was the cutest
seen that in a movie.
fucking thing ever. And then another one, we got home from like a club or something, and he had like, or I think I just got home, I don't know, he had like candles and rose petals, and we had a Nerf gun fight.
fuck
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Dude, dopest shit ever. Dopest shit
That's
ever.
cool.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, yo, that is fucking lit. Like,
Yeah,
like just simple
because that's
things like
fun
that.
and that's cute and like
Yes.
that.
You don't have to
That's
wine
a
and
that's a
dine me and
that's
shit.
right. That's a
Yeah.
memory for y'all too.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
It was so cute. Y'all just made me, oh,
Aw.
good times.
So Valentine's tomorrow. Hope everyone shows love, not just in relationships, but friendships and family as well. And
Absolutely.
even if you're single, you know, love yourself, and you are loved by many people, I'm sure.
Yep.
You know, and just don't forget that the meeting tomorrow is not about relationships, but in my opinion, it's about just the word love and loving others and loving yourself.
That's a great way to
Yes.
look at it.
You know?
Like Thanksgiving is, we're thankful for our friends and our family and things. Like in the same aspect, tomorrow's about love, whether it's romantic love, friendship love, familial love, like whatever. Like we we are put on this earth to love each other, and unfortunately, we fucked that up somewhere along the way because all we do is fight and have war and kill each other and shit. But there's a giant majority of us that love each other, and that's what everything should be about.
Yep, I like that.
Now, going into the week, is there any special events that are happening? Anything over here at Elsewhere?
Yes, Saturday.
Okay.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. There you go.
Mardi Gras River Parade starting at 2 p.m. On our side of the river.
Nice.
We've got the River Parade, but then after the River Parade, we've got a drag show. Then we've got live music. Then we've got a DJ and aerial and fire dancers. So like we've got an entire Saturday of activations and entertainment, literally from open to close. We've got like a hat, like the trendy like kind of Tulum Aspen hat, like pop-up shop coming out. Like we've got, it's like a whole fucking day of awesomeness.
Awesome.
And then like I said, we've got a river parade, which this will be the third parade on the North River, which is so cool to me because like this is the non-tourist, like this is where people live, this is where people work, this is where people walk their dogs and like hang out and enjoy their actual life, not the touristy part of the Riverwalk. So it's really cool to see this part of the river activated with something that is so unique and special to San Antonio as a river parade. So yes, Saturday, come out, Mardi Gras. I will be wearing gold pants and a purple sequin top.
Oh God!
And hopefully,
we
will be on a float. We don't know the results yet. Well, so Elsewhere has its own float, but Natasha and I will be going through coronation because we'll be part of Riverwalk royalty. We don't know who has won what role yet.
Y'all are looking at the king and queen right here. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
I'm pretty sure
they don't know yet, but I'm just saying it out. King and queen.
Yeah. So I don't know, but what we will be on.
Is that this weekend?
I will be on my
Saturday.
Elsewhere float.
Saturday. Okay, y'all.
I will
y'all
be on my
Elsewhere
Elsewhere
float
at 2, but then I'm getting carted back downtown, and
Richie
will be
Rich
on the
said that he's
royalty
going to be
float.
DJing.
Nice. That'll be fun.
DJing there or
he's talking about the Brahmas.
Oh, the
Oh, that's
Brahmas.
on
Okay,
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta go check that out
Oh shit!
too.
Is
Sunday.
that opening day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
opening day. DJ
Oh,
Richie
shit,
Rich.
Let's go. Dude, I'm hype kind of about the XFL thing.
Yeah,
like,
Me too.
Yeah,
I want
We
to
need
see
to go
the
to a
Rock.
game together.
like
Yeah.
I want to get fucked
you wanna
up
meet The
and like
Rock.
I want to see some cool shit
Let's
going.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck
let's
yeah.
go.
Down for
Let's
that.
do it.
Just not
Sunday.
Sunday. Not
Yeah.
Not
this
this Sunday. No.
I will be hungover and tired.
Yeah. It's my daughter's birthday.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. But Saturday, is coronation. We turned in our money today, so I won't keep asking y'all for money. Campaign's over. So yeah. So
Are you gonna change your Instagram or what?
yeah.
I'm just talking shit.
No, I will. So yeah. So hopefully, Terrin and I will be.
I mean,
king
we're
and
gonna be
queen.
on the court together no matter
No
what.
matter
But
what, no
we're
matter what.
hopefully we're
Royalty
king
on
and
our
queen.
show with
Yeah.
us. Oh, shit.
So yeah.
I guess so. Next Monday we gotta wear our crowns and shit.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
So yeah, but the parade starts at coronation is at 4:00 at Arneson River Theater.
Correct.
And then it's 4 to
But
4.
before that,
Yes.
Elsewhere.
Yes. And then 4 to 4:30 is the coronation. Then we jump on the boat, and then we go. The rest of the parade ends at 6. Then we're going to.
I don't know.
Yep. Somewhere La
Shit.
Vita.
Oh yeah.
And then my official after party is at La Roca. So what, sir? Sir.
I know.
Sir?
The
Right?
fuck, dude?
Damn. Ouch.
Are we not co-hosts on a
Ouch.
podcast every week together?
Yeah, you're having you want to have my after party here?
The fuck yes I do. What in the hell?
Ouch.
I mean, no disrespect to Tony and like I love La Roca, but like fuck you.
We're gonna talk off camera.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
All right, can we cut? Like, are we done?
That's fake.
Only thing I have planned is tomorrow I will be at Slackers, the North Star. They're doing a Love Stinks So drink. Though I don't think Love Stinks, but that's what it's called. They're doing like a little singles party thing, I guess. So I'm gonna go show some love.
I will say this: I saw a flyer, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was from Witness, but they had pink tacos and blue balls.
Blue balls,
Oh,
yes.
God.
So I thought
did
that was
see
really
That shit
creative,
was fucking hilarious.
so smart.
What are the blue balls?
It's like a blue cake ball or something.
Okay,
like
all right,
that it
fair
looks
enough.
like,
But
yeah.
pink tacos,
Clever. I love it.
Yeah.
and blue balls.
Creative.
I saw
Very
that.
creative.
Yeah, I thought it
I'll
was
give
really
y'all a
cool.
shout out. I saw it. I was like, love it. So
Yes.
There you
good
go.
marketing right there.
It's good shit right
Speaking
there.
of good marketing, I don't know if you guys have seen this over the course of the past 3-4 weeks, whatever. Our zoo, San Antonio Zoo,
The
has
X
gotten
thing.
national, like not national, international attention BBC, CNN, like every
Really?
major,
That's amazing.
like
That's awesome.
buzzworthy, like everything.
For the roaches?
You can buy for $5. You can buy a roach and name it after your ex, and they send you a digital certificate naming that cockroach after your ex, and then they'll feed it to an animal for like $25.
Okay.
Hold on. For
Okay.
for $25, you can buy a rat, and they'll feed it to a snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then I think for like $50, you can get a video of them feeding this
Oh my God.
this insect or animal to whatever.
That is smart marketing. I love it.
It's
Shout
brilliant.
out to Urban Bricks,
the
Sam.
burnt.
You're able to deliver a burnt pizza to your ex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam,
That's pretty good.
Love it.
That's pretty
Order
good.
a burnt pitza and send it to your ex.
See,
That's
but it would
awesome.
be better if you can somehow make them pay for it.
So
Right, yeah. And you're still wasting money on them, but like, fuck you with the
no,
burnt
but
pizza.
it's crazy. You imagine opening a door
That
and you
is
get a burnt
hilarious.
pizza.
Oh God.
You know, like that just is priceless.
I'm friends with my exes, so,
So-
I'm good.
Same.
So
yeah.
yeah,
But still pretty funny.
Yeah,
That's
well, it's
again,
marketing.
clever
It's
marketing, for sure.
Regardless if someone does it or not, it's getting people to talk about it.
Right.
True. Very
And that's
true.
what they're doing.
And that again, that's what the San Antonio Zoo has
yes.
done. Like it's been literally on.
That's amazing. Roaches, I didn't know that.
Every late night talk show host, like I mean,
And
like
they've done this
awesome.
multiple times though.
they've done it for many years,
Yeah.
and like every year it gains, it just gets more and more attention.
That's
like,
amazing.
Our zoo's really good at PR.
I was telling we have clients that own a moving company, Simplify Moving Solutions, and I was telling them that they should do something to where, hey, you're going divorced, we'll cut you half your price for getting you out the door.
Yeah.
You know, something
There
like
you go.
that. And they were like, we love it. So I don't know if they're gonna kick, you
a lot
know,
of
with
that
it,
happening.
but that would be something, you know, like, hey, you're going through
Happy
a divorce,
Valentine's
boom. You know, you
Yeah.
just never know.
That's good. Yeah, it's thinking
But
outside
yeah,
the box. I
thinking
like it.
outside the box, of course. What else? Got anything else for the weekend? No.
Nope, I need to stay my ass inside. Y'all, I have seen 3 fucking ex-boyfriends and like 2 fucking ex-friends with benefits within the last like 4 days.
Oh wow.
Like it's a lot.
What about today?
I, need to stay
I know,
my ass
right?
inside. That's what I'm saying. Within the last 4 days, like it's literally like it's
Yeah, we
been,
can't talk
it's
about
a lot.
it.
I need to stay my
No
ass inside.
comment.
So I'm not planning.
But
on
anyways, next
Stay my
Monday.
ass
So
inside.
next Monday
Shoots.
night we will have.
Where we
the
at? What are we
owner-
doing?
We're here.
Okay.
We have the owner of Anise Aesthetics, and
Okay.
she's gonna be doing some B shots and some.
Oh, shit.
Some med spa. So
I'm down.
So yes.
Booty
so
shots.
It's gonna be energy
where you get
shots, energy shots, and other skincare treatments and everything like that. So she'll be here.
Nice.
And if y'all want
Sweet.
to come by and get some samples, you want to invite friends, she's going to be doing that
Cool.
as well.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And then the following Monday, the last Monday of February, is our episode 200.
Mhm.
And it's going to be at Pink Katrina. And we're going to do a live
not familiar.
audience.
They just
It's a
opened.
new lounge.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
New lounge. And we're going to go.
You anticipating that shot or what?
It's going to be dinner on us, drinks on us, and a live podcast. And it's going to be celebrating
200 fucking episodes. That
and
is
we'll have a DJ
crazy.
too, so as well.
Awesome.
So
Who's
we'll
DJing?
have
E-flat.
E-Flat's gonna let me know tonight, actually, after
Oh,
the
okay.
episode. So,
Nice.
yeah. But yes, we'll have a lot of fun over there.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm
Sweet.
excited.
yes.
Hell yeah.
And yes, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Facebook, official MikeAnthony.Torres. Late Nights with All Access. It's official All Access podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We would love your support. Continue to tell your friends to subscribe. And happy Valentine's from me to you all.
It was a moth, you weirdo. Yes, we're talking about friendship, love, and relationship love. I love all 3 of y'all. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys.
Love you too.
Happy Valentine's
I'm just happy to have a
Day.
really good team.
Yes.
on board
Absolutely.
This year. It's just
I'm so
amazing.
excited for this year for sure. Aw. Social medias?
You're gonna change yours, so maybe.
I know. Oh, shit.
Terrin Art, if you want to follow my crazy art journey. But elsewhere, SATX. I got some new art today, which I don't know if y'all saw.
I know
Yes.
you need to
Fucking dope,
You need
but-
to take us to your house.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we need to do that
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Mine is Norteño for Riverwalk Royalty. NORTNO for Riverwalk Royalty on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I am Natalie Charlene on Facebook, Nat Boogie, spelled with no E, on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok. Slide in those DMs. And yes, thank you for everyone for tuning in. It is Late Nights with All Access with myself, MikeAnthony, Natasha, and Terrin. Catch us every Monday night right here on YouTube at 10 p.m. ish. And
Depending.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate the support. I hope y'all have a happy Valentine's Day. Have a great rest of the week. And remember, support local.
Yes.
Oh, that was a nice little outro.
What's going down, baby? It's your boy Clifton Simmons. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access, baby.
It's your boy AJ Rivas. Tune in every Monday nights.
Tune in every Monday night.
Every Monday night. Every Monday for late nights with all access.
And it's King Tiz in the building. Tune in every Monday.
Night to late night with all access. Let's get it.
You already know.
Every Monday night.
Hey guys, it's Natasha.
It's your girl, Nat Boogie.
Make sure that you tune in every Monday night
Every single Monday night.
to Late Nights with All Access.
Hold up, big baby.